Are we live, people? Are we live? I may have screwed up somewhere. You know, there's a huge possibility of that. But ladies and gentlemen, are we live? Are we live? I just covered a lot of stuff, so it would be unfortunate if I was not live. But maybe it's just going to be a huge delay now. We should be certainly live to some extent. I just covered a lot of stuff, so it would be unfortunate. Okay. There's only one way to solve this. Are you here, ladies and gentlemen? How we doing? How we doing? Actually, can't tell if you guys can hear this or not, but how we doing? How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? How we doing today? How are we doing today? I believe we're live, so how are we doing, people? It's great to see you. Great to have you around. Hopefully you guys can hear this. Can't quite tell if you can. But I'm listening to a nice tune right now. Alright, enough of that, enough of that. How are we doing today, ladies and gentlemen? Today's a big day. It's a big day. So let's first talk about what happened last stream. So we were live, and we got all the way up to the second gym, and we were in the middle of the gym leader. Unfortunately, I had lost connection on the stream. There might be some speculations that was purposeful, but well, there's no way to prove that. But you're just gonna have to take my word for it. But let's just say it was an interesting battle. It was entertaining. It was certainly, you know, it was a good battle, but unfortunately, you guys didn't get to catch the end. And I cannot let my people watching not be up to date on this. I can't allow that. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to redo the battle from the beginning, because I don't think it's fair for you guys to be not able to see what really happened. You wouldn't. I know you guys wouldn't believe me if I had lost. It's not something that you would conceive in your head, and that's fair. So we're gonna do it again live. There shouldn't be any issues this time. But over since the last stream, I have been doing some preparation off camera. Nothing overall crazy, but I did record the highlights. So let's just go over here and let's see the first event. I'll be right back. So I'm just going to disappear and just watch this. I don't want you guys to miss this. This is right. This is right before. This is right before the. This is. This is right. This is right. Just watch. This is right before I like. Just watch. We're here, brother. Yeah. Hashtag Bailey. We got it. We got it. We got it. Bringing in the heavy artillery. Then a second event happened that is also important, so let's go see that. Hashtag SOS, another evolution happening right in front of your eyes. Let's quickly go to in-game and let's just watch this baby. The team is ready. We were foolish. We didn't look at the evolutions before, but now we're ready. Now we're crisp for the taking. We ain't adolescents anymore here. We forwards. We forwards. And we're forward, you know? So that is right, ladies and gentlemen. This is all correct. We have had 2 of all forms since we have last been together. So I did some training. I'm sorry, but I did show you the highlights. So let's get to the in-game here. But just before a quick thing here, I just would like to share 2 particular verses that I enjoyed. So the first one is Ephesians 4:13. Until we all arrive at the oneness of the faith and of the full knowledge of the Son of God, at a full-grown man, at the measure of the stature of the fullness of Christ. I really love that verse. But also 1 Timothy 1:19, which is holding faith and a good conscience, concerning which some, thrusting these away, have become shipwrecked regarding the faith. So a commonality there is really faith. So just one thing that I took from those verses that I think is pretty important. And of course, let me guys know what you think about that as well. But that there's subjective and objective faith. The objective faith is the things that you believe. So that's that objective element. That's what you believe. The subjective element, which is so interesting, is the very belief in it itself. So I think that's very interesting. And I feel like those verses illustrate well the distinction and how it's important to understand that. So I really enjoyed that. So comment below, put in the chat what you guys thought of that. If you have anything to comment, I'd love to read it, love to take a gander. But so let's get back to it. So a crazy last stream, but let's keep you guys up to date here. So we're in the meat of it now. We're in it. So let's show you guys the team now. Things are new. So as you can see here, is that we have a bay leaf and a furret now. That we did some training. It's true. They're both level 16 now, and now also our sand shrew. He is now level 12 as well. So we've done some training. So we are better equipped for this gym. But you know, let's not just jump into the fire right away. You know, let's be patient and let's play this game. Let's play this game of chess particularly well. So we're gonna bring Sand Shrew Armor is his nickname. We're gonna bring him to level 14. This is gonna be the objective. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be dipping our toes into that gym. And there will be no connection issues. We cannot run from this battle no longer. This is it. This is the battle. And this will decide the future of this. So this could be a short stream, you know, I mean, if you're popping popcorn right now, you know, I mean, you know, you maybe want to pop it quicker. Or if you got to go to the bathroom, hold it, because you probably could just go in 10 minutes, because you could be done. I mean, this is what's crazy about these hardcore Nuzlocks, you know, you never quite know when the exit is. So I have to assume, you know, we could be in for a long one here. I'd love to keep going. I really do love my team. I think it's pretty cool that it's never what I would have expected. And I've definitely grown as a trainer. So this has been really enjoyable. But comment below what you guys have thought about it. Also, if you guys are watching now, and if you haven't noticed, I've had some shorts that have been tracking kind of the main event / highlights of this journey so far. So check those out. They are edited by my friend Andrew, and he's quite the editor. So in the comments or in the description of those shorts, you can get some contact with him and some other work he's done. I mean, he makes quite the short there, and it's cool for, you know, the people that want to watch live, maybe enjoy the sporadic element of life then they can enjoy the streams. But if you're also, cutthroat, I just only want to know what's important, we got those shorts for you as well. Also, if we do finish this first gym, if we do survive, I will be making a video on the channel, an edited version, probably around 15 to 20 minutes of more in-depth highlights of what has happened this whole series, and that'll be the first episode in video form. So there's a lot to be excited about if this is your kind of stuff. I'm personally enjoying it. Hopefully you guys are as well. So let's just keep moving here. Rapid spins. I don't like that move. Let's hit up the old doctor. And we just got one more level to go. So, grab your stuff now because this gym is not going to be easy. We were fortunate to be able to get a preview. We're not going to be able to get these opportunities again. So we have to play this very smart. And I think we're capable of that. I think the cards are in place now, if that's a phrase. But how are we doing today, ladies and gentlemen? How are we feeling? No concurrent viewers right now. That's okay. Life's busy. I can't expect people to stick around. But things are going to be getting interesting here. There's no doubt about that. And I'm really looking forward to this year. So let's just, soon after this, we're going to be taking a peek at Bugsy's team again. So I want all of our analysis eyeglasses on so we can properly look at this team and, really get an idea of what we're dealing with here, because we're fortunate enough to not be going blindly into any of this. We have the details. Generations of trainers hitting or missing against this gym, and we have tracked all the data. So now it is only, I believe, that we can adapt, or we get super unlucky, which is definitely a possibility. But I don't like to think like that. I think we can do this if we play this right. So it's a great time now to give me any. If you guys have any insight of how in which I should play this, I would love to take your insight and use it to save me from a potential impending doom. For those of you who don't know that haven't last stream, you may say, well, shouldn't you have a super effective? Well, I did have a Zubat who was going to be crucial to the success of this journey. Sadly, I made an error during facing the rival, and he's no longer with us. So that is our third casualty. So, okay, so we're at that point there. So it's about time we switch over to the old browser, and let's just take a gander here of what Bugsy's really about. So this is what we need to know. So honestly, Metapod and Kakuna are not really an issue, and I think that's the perfect opportunity where we can start to use are Pokemon that are not really super effective in general cases, if you know what I mean. Bayleaf can do work against Kakuna or Metapod, for they do not have a super effective. So this is where we have to play smart. We cannot afford to have that with Scyther, but that does not mean we're done. It does not mean we're finished here, ladies and gentlemen. We just need to know when to play our people well. I also want to take a gander at some items here. So let's see what we have in our items. Because an item, if we can give our Pokemon a certain little something, a nice little tender barrier, true success. Okay, we don't have any berries, so okay. Let's. Where the heck do you get berries? I don't understand. What have I been doing wrong here? I need an Oran berry. Let's see if the Pokemark has any sort of certain treat kind of deal that we can participate in here. No, that is some abstract stuff right there. Do you have any berries? You don't. Okay, so I don't want to say this isn't looking good, but it would be huge if we could have a berry. I guess we can grab them here. These are apricorns. I mean, well, I don't even know what those are in this game. I'm gonna be honest. I've played this game more years than I've been alive, and I still never quite what you're supposed to do with those. It looks like we're not gonna have items. It's our favorite here, ladies and gentlemen. So that is quite the predicament. But you know, if we look back, so let's just really think about the team here. Who is going to be our players? Who are going to be the ones we're going to want to be looking at? This is where we have to play smart. I don't know if we're playing smart yet. I'm not sure if we are. But, you know, we just got to keep it up. We got to stay strong. We got to stay true to our word, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're capable of beating this gym if we make the right moves, if we make the right plays. So, are we ready? I don't know if I'm ready. I think there's something we have to do first, ladies and gentlemen. We have to take the proper precautions. So, what I'm thinking is that there's no easy way to say this, but there's going to have to be some sacrifices. If you've noticed, I have not mentioned Hoppip yet. Because Hoppip is not going to make it. There's no easy way to say that. But that's the reality of the situation, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you were here for some Hoppip gameplay, I regret to inform you that there isn't going to be any. So, but in the words of somebody I know, we just need to do this. So let's get in the proper mindset here. Let's get ready for this gym, ladies and gentlemen. If you got earphones in, I'm sorry, but it's game time. The dogs are going nuts, because it's time, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the team, we've got the spirit. But can we do the rest? We've got Joseph, a Flaffy who's always ready to fight. We've got a Sandshrew, who's a nice guy. I like him personally. We got a nice ferret, fresh, tender, slender, ready to move and adapt according to the game. And then we have a Bayleaf. We have to protect at all costs. Our first love. So, I'm stalling. Let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Oops, this is the wrong one. That's alright. Let's just, let's forget that. Let's forget that we did that. And let's get to it. This is the gym, ladies and gentlemen. There's no way out of this one. You can try, but we'll fail. Oops. My bad. It's alright. We're just taking the long way to go, you know? I mean, that's what life's about. You could argue. So here we go. Grab your sweet tender treats. I'm just going to switch my dear friend here out for Joseph. Joseph, I love you, buddy. Everything has led to this moment. Everything. So let's just do it. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The fear, the adrenaline. And we're going into it. No fast speed, no nothing. An old-fashioned brawl. People have played Bugsy. Bugsy, you're not ready for what I have in store for you. You have no idea the pain that I'm going to inflict for you for years to come. And I'm not just talking about your Pokemon. I think the obvious move here is to get a Thunder Shock in. He's going to use Focus Energy, okay? He's getting pumped. I get a Thunder Shock in. It's super effective. Beautiful! We get the paralysis! That is just, I mean, we're already at a great start here. The question is, though, is that, do we already... I don't think Hoppip will be... A Focus Energy attack is going to be just crucial. But he's slower now. That's huge. That's huge. I can't assume that he's going to get paralysis. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to make the switch for Pip. Pip, we love you, buddy. You're crucial. I have to assume that he's going to land this attack. And he did. And there you go, Hoppip. We've had to watch you die twice, but that's okay. We're bringing Joseph back out. A reset of the Focus Energy. We're Thunder Shocking again. We're faster now. We're faster. A crucial hit. That's going to activate the berry, but we've already gotten that out of the way. And he still is about half health. He uses Leer. That worries me a little bit. But unless he gets a critical hit, I don't think he can do anything. And I can't really afford to switch to anybody right now. He goes in for the quick attack. Okay, that did a lot. That did a lot. But I'm not too worried right now. He is close to death. He is extremely close. He's probably going to use U-turn. See, this is where you come to the point where you just don't know. I just don't know. Like, man. So, there's two options here, the way I see it. But let's calm down here, because this ultimately decides the fate of the game. Well, he has a potion. He has to use the potion here, right? Let me recheck my data. But he has a potion. He has to have a potion. Okay, well, I actually go first. Right? I go first unless he uses quick attack, but I know I'm okay. If he uses quick attack, I'm going for it. Okay, he used the super potion. That's okay. That's okay. We get another Thunder Shock in there. We made the right play. We made the right play. I don't recall if we can survive a U-turn. I don't recall. This is game-changing details right here, ladies and gentlemen. And I can't afford... I don't want to go down like this. Let's, okay, alright. Let's think. If we go back to the data of the battle. Go back to the data of the battle. I'm curious to see how much damage it does. Okay, a U-turn does about the same. It does 25 damage. 25 damage. We have 30. That puts us at a very bad place. But Scyther's the only one that can really do damage. Okay, okay. We're all okay. We're all okay here. So let's calm down. He's paralyzed. Okay, we get the Thunder Shock. Critical hit, critical hit. Okay, that's okay. He uses U-turn. We should survive this unless it's a critical hit. How lucky can you be? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! How does he happen to get a critical hit there? I'm calling Game Freak. I mean, what are we dealing with here? How? Absurd! Absurd. This is where armor comes in, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna win this war. This is where we don't have to worry about anything else. Okay. Well, I can't afford to switch, ladies and gentlemen. I can't afford to switch. So let us hope this beautiful Sandshrew can just get one attack in. One attack can change the space-time continuum. He does! That did nothing. Okay, he uses focus energy. But I'm faster. I'm faster, unless he uses quick attack. His poison sting, is, I don't even know the super effectives. Is poison super effective to bug? No, it's neutral. It's neutral. It's neutral. So we don't really have an attack for him. So, is our best course of action sand attack, ladies and gentlemen? I think it is. That could save us. That could save us. Oh! Oh! Oh, baby! It's paralyzed! Oh! Tides are turning! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, we could be seeing the greatest... Oh my gosh! He avoids the attack! Oh my gosh, armor! Oh! Oh my gosh! He's paralyzed! Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Oh my gosh! A Sandshrew just beat up! I don't even have words! Oh my gosh! I never would have predicted this! Our Sandshrew! The one we invested in so much! Go all the way, bud! Go! 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 This is your fight! This is your fight! Ladies and gentlemen! I think we have it! A critical hit to finish it off! Bugsy! Bye-bye! Sayonara! You're defeated! Give me that badge! I beat you! It's over! Oh my gosh. I can't believe we're here. We beat the gym! We beat the gym! Ladies and gentlemen, we are still here! We're still here! We are here! How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are here. The gym is defeated. There's two things I have to say. There's two things I have to say. We lost some lives. And that should never be skipped over in any regard. We had two casualties. One, we knew was happening. You don't have to believe me, you don't have to like it, but I truly believe that Hoppip death had to happen. What is truly the tragedy is our dear friend Joseph. Let's all just take some time here to realize what we just lost. Joseph saved us from the first gym. He's the only reason why we beat the last gym, and he's the only reason why we beat this gym. It is unfortunate that a critical hit, that's the only way he could go. He couldn't go by pure fairness. Roll of the dice took him out. And ladies and gentlemen, let's just take some time to respect Joseph, because we are still here because of him, and we have only him to thank. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get out of here, because let's get out of here because we gotta congratulate our winning team, because a sand shrew just beat Bugsy. One of the hardest beginning gyms, in my personal opinion. And it's over now. All due to a little shrew in the desert. I mean, this is quite the story here. I'm just glad I could be along for the ride here. I mean, this is incredible stuff. The combination of the paralysis plus the sand attack, the Scyther was crippled to the core. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to our dear friend Flaffy. He is no longer with us. Well, I loved you, buddy. I wanted to go to the end with you. And I know you would have joined me. That's what makes life so hard. Not everyone you want to be there at the end is going to be there. But ladies and gentlemen, we continue. We continue with our dear friends as we go into the next room. We are here. We are here. Let's just get into it, boys. The journey continues. And we'll never quite know what we get next. We've already faced the rivals, so it should be smooth sails as we go into this interesting and eloquent forest. It's kind of a creepy one. Kind of you gotta watch where you're going around here in Ilex Forest here. But let's just go, and we're gonna get an encounter here. So that should be pretty interesting. But first, we gotta deal with the far-fetched D's around town. So I guess I'll deal with that. But ladies and gentlemen, new encounter! New encounter! Oh dear. Okay. Our dear friend Caterpie has returned in an unexpected way. Hopefully this doesn't kill him. Okay, perfect. Our dear friend Caterpie has come back. Hope. Hope is back, people. What is the continuation of hope? Okay, he's being a little stubborn. That's okay. We've all been a little frustrated. I understand, Hope, why you're a little untrustworthy of me. I did leave you to die, but I'm here for you now. I want you. Don't act stubborn with me here, okay? Things are different now, bud. Don't abandon me like this. There it is. There it is. This is one stubborn Metapod. But we are refusing to submit. Okay? We are running out of Pokeballs at an alarming rate. But this is the one. This is the one. A beautiful toss. Come on, buddy. Think of what we could be. Think of what you could become. Let's not freak out. Let's throw some sand at him. That should mentally make him lose confidence. I mean, this is just, we're playing mind games with him at this point. There's no way he thinks, he can't see, he's in the middle of a storm here. Easy. This is it, bud. Come on. Come on, bud. I want you to be a part of this journey. Thank you. What is the continue? Okay. What is the progression of hope? What does hope lead to? I don't know. What does hope lead to? For those of you who don't know, I had a Caterpie in the beginning. And his name was Hope. Okay, according to this, according to a Google search, hope leads to a positive life outlook. Okay. So, PLO? Pillow. Okay, so his name's Pillow. I think that works. I think that works. So, here we are. Hope leads to PLO, a positive outlook. Another person joining the team, and I'm happy to have him. It feels lonely after the loss of Joseph. It's like he takes up 3 spots of my party in my heart. But let's continue. Let's get to the bottom of this classic Farfetch D trap. So this one's pretty easy. But there's always a harder one. I'm actually going to switch because Runt has run away. So we won't have to worry about any other mischievous bugs trying to get in our way here. A revive. That has no use to us, but it's nice to see, I guess. So I need him to... I can't get him in that spot unless I make him look down. No, there's no way. Hey, Caterpie. Bye. I have to make him move. There we go. Okay, now it's a simple... It's just a simple here. Look this way. Oh. Okay. What happens if I talk to him here? Okay, this is where we want him. Okay, no, this is not where we want him. Okay, alright, let's... maybe I underestimated this riddle here. No matter. There's no way to make him look down, so he has to go there. It has to be here. So the question is, though... Get out of here, Zubat. Can I... So he looks that way, so he's approachable. Problem is, I can't... Oh. Oops. Okay. Never mind. I had the right idea. I just didn't execute it properly. That's okay. That's alright. We've been through a lot, I think, maybe. Hey, thanks for this beautiful cut here. Ooh. Hopefully you didn't hear that. Cut. I'd like to teach cut. Let's give it to... Let's give it here. Get rid of scratch. I mean, they're kind of the same thing. Cut and a scratch, they're similar. A scratch leads to a cut. So we're just kind of getting to the point, if you think about it in that context. Good old X attack. We're moving through the forest here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really surprised we're here. Who knows if we... The beginning is the hardest, in my personal opinion. If we've got this far, who knows where we could go. We still have a big one to face, though. I really do think. The third gym is going to be no cakewalk. I've been to some cakewalks, and I don't think it's going to be like one of those. Oh, the headbutt guy. Man, if I only had the choice, I would have loved to get a headbutt Pokemon. Get a nice bird, but you know, life's like a box of birds. Some are just gonna be a waste. I love the addition of the kimono girls. I don't know if you guys agree. Oh! Okay, sorry about that. We're just here. I apologize for that. That's my bad. But we're just going through the forest. We named our Metapod, our dear Metapod, Pillow for PLO, also known as Positive Look Outlook, or Positive Life Outlook. So there you go, and we've just been kind of going through here. We did the Farfetch'd D puzzle. It's a shame that I didn't switch over. Forgive me for that. I believe I lost even a viewer because of that, which is fair. I mean, you're not here to watch me looking at a browser. Here we have a new route, and I'd like to actually bring us back to the browser, if that's all the same, because this is actually a very important route. This could fundamentally change the future projection of our game. So let's continue. Let's continue. Route 34. These are our options, which, coming back to it now, they're all kind of junk. Man, okay, alright. If we did headbutt, though, that's a pretty darn... That's some good stuff. I mean, maybe it's worth it to headbutt here, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think? Or is the grass good enough here? I mean, it's hard for me to tell, personally. I mean, we get a drowsy... I mean, I'm not personally... but I don't want to eradicate, so I'm actually... Let's go get back... Let's go get that headbutt, ladies and gentlemen. Let's also get rid of this Bugsy. So long, bud! See you unemployment line, eh, pal? That guy's finished. There's no doubt about that. So, let's continue. So, let's actually go back to that fine young fellow in the forest here. Because we're going to get ourselves headbutt. And we are going to be getting a headbutt Pokemon through here. I think that's pretty interesting. Goes against the general script. And, that's always a good thing. There's not really any fighting Pokemon in this gym. Or in this game up to this point. Meaning that we're not entirely sure how... We're not going to have a super effective for the third gym. So it's going to be another brute force. But the bottom line is, the tough road of our grass gym lead, our grass starter is over. And now he will be a pivotal in the upcoming events. So, for that, there's much to be grateful for. So let's just get headbutting here. I'm just going to keep banging my head against this tree until Christmas comes early. It's gotta happen eventually. Oh, oops. Okay, alright. Quick trainer battle. All part of the plan. All part of the plan. Nothing to worry about. I mean, these are kind of rudimentary fights. Our team was at the peak coming into Bugsy's fight. So we are all nice, fresh, determined. I mean, a ferret is just beating the crap out of that guy's team. So that's quite embarrassing if I was him. I don't know how we got past the gym because that was just an atrocious display of talent right there. Okay, so we're headbutting these trees. We're hoping for something. Am I missing something about the headbutts? Because I thought they were quite frequent. I perhaps was misled. Any moment then. This feels quite stupid, but there are encounters. I know that. What's the point of banging my head against a moderately sized tree for no reason? Question is, where are they lurking? Where are they hiding? Okay. What's going on here, ladies and gentlemen? Does anybody know exactly what I'm experiencing here right now? Because there's a lot of headbutting, not a lot of show for it. Is there some sort of trick? Am I missing? Am I not giving it enough oomph? Because I don't think that's true if that's the case. I mean, we're running out of trees here, ladies and gentlemen. There's got to be something in these woods. But all signs are pointing toward nothing. Okay, what's going on here? I'm a little bit confused. It would be very disappointing if this whole headbutt idea, kind of creativity, will be put to waste. But at the same time, I'm not quite surprised either. Okay, we're gonna have to hit the old internet browser to find a answer to this. Can you catch Pokemon headbutting in HeartGold? I know how to get headbutt. I'm a little confused here. Am I just getting super unlucky here, or is this just the way life... Maybe it wasn't meant to be, guys. Do we have any headbutting experts in the chat right now? Because I'm a little confused why I'm not finding any encounters. My Sandshrews kind of getting a headache here. I mean, how long can you bump into moderately sized trees and not have to pay for it? Okay. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, our plans have backfired, and apparently, ladies and gentlemen, a drowsy. This was the plan. Yep, this is what we've been waiting for. So, tricked you. You didn't quite know what was gonna happen there, did you? Okay, a drowsy. You know, an interesting Pokemon, a very interesting Pokemon. You know, in my youth, I found it confusing. I thought it was related to the old Alakazam Abracadabra family, but it's not. So drowsy. I mean, this guy, he reminds me of I mean, he looks like a Daryl. I don't feel the need to explain that. I feel like it's just kind of that's his name. You know what I mean? I asked him. So, okay, so let's just continue to progress here through this route. I don't have much use for Daryl currently, but might as well give him some XP as we continue. Okay, so a Snubble. I mean, I would love to have a Snubble. What a beautiful addition that would be, but we're not. It's very exciting to be able to actually use my starter now, coming up, and to be a leader. He's kind of had to be put on the backside due to the such dangers of super effectives in the gyms. But I can't lie, it's very refreshing to be able to just have him out in the sunlight. Man, I could really use a Mankey for the upcoming gym. I mean, he would have a field day, I'd have a field day. It's just good. Unfortunately, that's not the way it's gonna go. That's alright. We're a strong team here. I really believe that. We've seen a lot, we've been through a lot, we've felt a lot. We have our accolades. We have our medals too. Hold on, I'm getting a call from my mother here. Hello? Oh, I'm doing good. How are you? Oh, okay. You give it to the delivery man. Alright, I'll pick it up. It's that useful. Okay, I'll pick it up. Alright, have a good one. Sorry, I had a phone call. So let's just continue here. The old daycare. The old daycare brings me back to my old daycare days when I was taking the care of the day in a daycare. You know, I think we've all been there, ladies and gentlemen. We've all been in that daycare. Crazy stuff. I guess we'll do this, we'll have this talk here. Don't think about too much about it, Lyra. This is just business. Sure, you can put your number in there, but I'm a busy guy. You know, I've got the Elite Four on the mind here. I don't got any time for these late distractions. Okay, alright, thanks for putting your phone. Thanks. Got a lot of people pretty desperate to give their numbers out. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know the stability of this town. I'm just arriving, but they seem like quite the desperate folk. So I'm gonna tread lightly here. Evening, officer. Suspicious individuals. Well, I'll keep my eyes out for that. Thanks. Alright, we're gonna avoid him for the meantime. And ladies and gentlemen, we're entering the big city. Big lights, big fashion. This is huge. This is huge. Welcome to Goldenrod City. Oh man, the air. It smells so nice here. Well, not really. It smells like sewage, but there's something calming about that in a sense. Let's go back to the old doctor. You know, a city's important. You know, it makes you appreciate the non-cities in a sense. Let's continue to progress through our way here. I mean, it's a nice city. There's no doubt about that. I'm looking for a bike though. I'm a big bike guy. I've always been a bike guy. You know, that's what life's all about. You know, getting a pair of two wheels and just taking a ride. There's the bicycle, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Let's equip it. I mean, these are the fun times. You know what they say? Once you learn how to use a bike, you can use your bike. Here we go. We're riding. I mean, look at this. We are flying through the streets of Manhattan. I mean, look at us go. Man, come to think of it, you know, let's bring it in here. Let's bring it in here. There wasn't quite the distance between the two gyms, you know. So if I recall, there's not much we have to do before we face the third gym, which is frightening. It's an unsettling feeling in my old bones. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have to think about this, because our next course of action is not entirely clear. So let us go to the old browsing the web again. Let's go back to our Nuzlocke here, because we have a new future. There's only 3 routes before the gym, and the level cap's 19, so you're kind of thrown into this third gym here, ladies and gentlemen. It's kind of a big deal. So we're taking the time right now to take a preview of what Whitney has in store for us, because she's a tough nut crack to shell. She's a tough crack. She's a tough nut. She's a tough. All right. You know what I mean. You know the saying. Tough nut crack to shell. No, a tough nut to crack. A tough. So we don't have a super effective, but they're not going to have a super effective against us. Miltank does have rollout, but that's okay for our Bayleaf. He's not going to have any worries with that, so he's going to be huge for the Miltank. But it's going to be a L normal kind of battle, because that's kind of what we have right now. The Sandshrew is going to be more helpful for the Clefairy. We don't have much to work with here. It's going to be a brute force battle, and it's kind of a coin toss. I don't think there's any particular strategy, any kind of route that is going to particularly save us. It's just going to have to be pure grit and consistency. But I think we're ready for the task. I mean, we've been through a lot, ladies and gentlemen. To look at this means a lot to me. But let's stop talking about, that we got here. Let's be here. You know what I mean? I don't think you know what I mean. So, I think we need some inspiration. We gotta believe what we believe. We can't just be talking about things. We have to truly embody it, in a sense. So, pardon me while I quickly grab something. Trust me, this is going to be worth your time. This is going to be... You're going to like this. You are going to like this. It's going to be great. Let's just...
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, then you see the road, I'm out to my soul, a tell me the size, whenever the smoke clear out of my face, and my picture perfect, do I look fried? All of that green and yellow that drip from your eyes is telling, tell your demise, I'm with to my side, to push back the ceiling and push back the feelings I had to the side. I replay them nights, and right by my side, all I see is the sea of people that ride me, if they just knew what Scotty would do, to jump out the stage and say I'm a child, the things that created became the most weighted, I gotta find balance and keep me a smile. Yeah.
It cuts off, but trust me, it was an absolute banger. So, this is the kind of mindset we need to hold. This is the kind of people we need to be. And I'm ready for it. Let's play some Pokemon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's set ourselves up for a nice, good, tender gym. So let's talk to this lady, because I don't entirely remember the course of action you first have to take. Went flying by saying I have to go get a radio. The old radio. Is this the radio? It's the old flower shop. Get off your bike in the tunnel. Okay, alright. Kind of felt like a direct attack, but we're gonna try not to take it personally. Oh, yes! Classic. The old radio tower. Hey, Whitney. I heard about this quiz to win a radio card, so I came here to get one. But this quiz is so hard. Whitney. What are we doing here? Let me have a crack at it. No. I made it this far. I think I'm qualified to take this quiz. Would I like to try your quiz? Of course. First question. Can you check the town map with your poke gear? Well, of course. This is the modern age. You're correct. Thank you. I mean, you don't need to tell me. Nidorina can only be female. Yes. You are correct. I mean, this is Kurt, the Pokeball creator, uses apricots as ingredients. No. I'm correct again, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth question. It's impossible to use a TM on a magic card. That'd be weird. I'm gonna have to say no. What? Okay, just hold on, Whitney. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Let's do this quiz again. Let's start from the top. Yep. I know what I'm doing here. Oops. Okay. That's fine. It's a yes, no, yes kind of deal. Oh, there we go. Oh, there was a fifth question. All right. Let's calm down here. We've taken things a little too far. No. Yes. In Professor Oak's popular show, Pokemon Talk, is he on with Marie? I don't believe Marie exists. Bingo, ladies and gentlemen. Was that quiz really that hard? I'm beginning to think not so. Okay, we are equipping the Pokemon gear. Yeah, Whitney, I know. Calm down. You're gonna be crying not too long from now once I've beat the gym. Seems like a nice institution. Should check up upstairs, make sure everything's looking alright. How we doing, my lady? Couple of levers, that's a little peculiar. Okay. Authorized. Okay. Something's wrong with the director. I'll trust you, Copper. I don't mean to impose. Just curious, this town seems a little neurotic. Everybody's on edge. Like this guy. I got in trouble for playing the basement of the department. Okay, that's a little weird. Don't talk to strangers. That's definitely what I just learned. That was not useful information. Well, it's about time we face this guy, eh? Let's confuse this little boy. We actually don't do much. We don't want to lose Daryl early here. Let's bring out... the trainers are having a lot more exotic / interesting Pokemon than I've been able to catch. And that kind of gets on my nerve. Mom, hold on. Another call. Hello? Yep. Okay, you already told me this. Okay, thank you, but... Okay. Alright, apparently we gotta pick that up fast, because... it's getting dicey at home. Let's see if this man knows. Are you the delivery man? Oh, some Kazza berries. I love Kazza berries. It weakens a foe's super effective ghost type attack. Okay, alright. Alright, I'm fine, it's alright. Alright, let's headbutt a tree. Oh, okay, now we get an encounter. Oh. You know what? We're done here. We're done. That really hurts. That really hurts. I would have loved to hoop. He's quite the rootin' tootin' kind of character, but you know, life's like a bird in walls. He's trapped. Alright, let's not headbutt a tree. Stay away from the trees. I'm not in the mood for that. You are quite the weak Pokemon, I have to say, girl. Okay, I guess slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Alright, level 11. I mean, we are making progress, ladies and gentlemen. Is it uncomfortably long? Sure, but progress is progress. I think Daryl has a future. Am I excited about his future? No, but the future is there, and you know that's not something to discredit from a kind character. We'll get him to level 12 here. Don't worry, we're not. We've all got lives. But oh. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Daryl. It was nice meeting you, Daryl. Okay, life comes at you fast, I guess. That's the saying, the phrase. It was nice meeting you, Daryl. You provided some entertainment. Okay, that brings us up to 6 casualties. Let's update the old score. Luckily, no one was live to see that. Let's keep that. Let's keep that. Let's keep that between us. We don't need, you know, that word getting around. That we're quite lazy when it came to training, Daryl. That just doesn't look good. So let's just keep going, okay? Alright, okay, let's keep the engine on track. I mean, we can't really train anyone. Let's put our dear friend Pillow here. The level cap's so close, there's kind of not a lot to do between gyms. I mean, is this a double-header gym stream? If so, I wasn't ready for this, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know what I was getting my hands into, but let's just try to level up the old team. Let's see how people do out here. Let's give them a chance. Let's give them a chance to prove. Okay, harder centric, critical hit, get out of here. Armor's quite the guy, ladies and gentlemen. You know you're not the guy, but he's the guy. I mean, he's a determined young shrew. You can't take that away from him. And I admire him. I do. I never expected him to be such a hero in this story. But he is. You can't take that away from him. And we are beating the crap out of these Meowths right now. I can't say I complained. That was a little too close there. You know, the goal is we never get yellow. And we just got yellow there, so we're gonna be running to our local center of health and such to ensure No risking. No risking. Alright, how are you? Another delivery? Okay, alright, thanks. Man, it's getting a full-time job picking up all this stuff. It is useful though. Jeez, how did you even get here? A lot of berries, a lot of berries. Do you have any orange berries? I mean, what the heck's going on here? A lot of berries. I'm a simple guy. That's right, that's right. You know, those berries could become useful in the future. But we are in the present. Let's keep progressing through this gym here. When I saw her. Huh, how do you... Oh, right. It's right over here. How are we doing today? It's an interesting normal gym. Don't really quite get the theme, don't really quite get the point, but I'm not like upset in any regard. It's just fascinating. It's certainly fascinating. I think that's something we can all agree on, that it's certainly fascinating, the design of this gym. Okay, this lick is getting a little too okay. That would have been bad. Luckily we avoid that. If we lost armor to a stupid snubble, I don't know if we could continue this. I would not feel safe being the trainer of these Pokemon if I cannot be aware of the most simplest errors. For those of you just tuning in here, hello, how you doing? If you'd like to put something in the chat, you know, you don't have to compete with other people, you know, it's going to be pretty easy for me to answer it, so if you've got any particular question for me, have at it. I don't know who you are, but maybe this is the opportunity that I get to know who you are. What am I looking for? Okay, Brandel, I'm not quite sure when you put that in. Let's respond to that. Hey, Brandel. I'm not sure. I think I was headbutting trees at one point. Just responding. I think the chat's pretty cool. We can have a live conversation. So if you're still here, you know, let's take advantage of that. You know, this is our journey. You know, I may be in control, but I'd love for you guys to have as much influence in this game as possible, giving me the best ideas. You know, maybe upping the ante in a sense. You know, if that's the way to say that. We got one more trainer here before. Whitney. Jigglypuff. This is the team we're going to be having to work with here, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm starting to realize. A Butterfree, ultimately, I don't think is going to really come in handy. That's just, these Jigglypuffs, they're not much of an issue for our boy Run. He's a tough guy. He was abandoned in the streets of wherever the town we came from. And we picked him up as a youth, and that's just a great thing. Yeah, so I don't know. Should we just jump into the gym here? I mean, I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I'm thinking it too. I wasn't expecting to 2 gyms in one session. But we could only have 2 more encounters. We already lost one. I say, let's just do it, man. We've got a nice take the hit Pokemon for us. Here we go, Whitney. Who would have thought this? This is a 2-gymmer. A 2-gymmer. I mean, I'm not ready for this. I don't know about you guys. Are you guys ready for this? I don't think... Hold on. Things are moving too fast. Are you guys ready for this? Because we're about to be facing the 3rd gym. This is a huge pivotal moment. But there's not much of a time between both gyms, so let's just get into it. Sorry if that was a little too close and personal, but sometimes that's just the way things go. So here we go. What I'm going to do here, I personally think Clefairy's quite the trickster. So I'm going to get a hit in before she can even get something. So she's going to Mimic. That's okay. Extra speed. That is a really good move. But I think we can take it. You know, runs from the street. See? See? Okay. That's actually huge. That's huge. We got him to make them use the potion. And Run is holding really well here. Entering into level 18 with a good amount of health. I'm gonna go for the switch here, though. To Crab. I think Crab needs to lead this. Okay. I'm gonna use a Synthesis. Why didn't Synthesis work? Okay. Things just went downhill real fast. We're gonna have to use our 1 potion of the battle here, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have to use it because I did not think the double stomp was coming. Okay. We can now Synthesis. You gotta stop flinching! Alright, help me out with the math here. If it's not a critical hit, we should hit. Right? We should hit. I mean, 49 health. Used it twice. 49 minus 19. 20 minus 50. Okay, 30. So it does 15 damage. So we should survive. How much does Synthesis do? How do you check? Check moves. You restores its own. The amount of HP regained varies with the weather. Well, I don't know the weather. We're in a building right now. I have to say it's around half. It at least regains 15 health. I say I gotta use Synthesis here in this situation. Oh my gosh. 1 health, 1 health. Is Crab gonna ever be able to get a hit in? Am I gonna have to sacrifice him here? Because I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the predicament we're in right now. The milk tank is faster than us, right? So, how... If I flinch, it's a complete waste of babies. This is tough, man. This is tough. I apologize that you guys did not see the first part of the gym. That was just stupid by me. If you want a quick reflap, it was just a back and forth. It wasn't really interesting. It left our Furret half health, but the Clefairy was dead. But this is not going as planned. I haven't been able to get a single hit into the milk tank with Bayleaf. Ideally, I use synthesis again, but if I flinch, then I'm screwed. Then all of this was in vain. I have to do it again. Yes! Beautiful. One more. Here we go again. It's the same roulette here. It's the same roulette. What do you guys think right now? What do you guys think? What do you think is the plan here? Because I'm a little lost in what to do here. This is just not clear to me. Another synthesis, sure, but I think I have to go for a poison powder. Ah! Wait, we were just at 34. 34 minus 19. 34 minus 19, that's 15. That's 15. We should survive. We should survive. We need a synthesis again. Oh, crap. Okay, well, here's the way I see it. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We had to cut it close there. Okay, alright. Let's go for the poison powder. You gotta stop flinching! Oh my gosh! Don't flinch, don't flinch. Thank you. Oh, come on! This is tough, man. We're running out of ingredients. We have to recuperate here. We have to make the net profit. How many stomps? Of course you get a critical hit! You cheating cow! Finally, you switch it up. They're all out of stomps. This is huge. We just made her use all her stomps. Okay. I should have known that, to be fair. I should have known that. We have one grab. We have one potion left. Rollout's too powerful now. She has to use rollout again here on Pillow. This is bad, guys. This is bad. You gotta miss. Yes. Okay, doesn't do enough damage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. We don't do enough damage to this person. Oh, gosh. I didn't have the team. I didn't have the minerals. This is not good. This is what we have left. I just gotta bank on some misses. Come on. Oh, this super potion. This is pure, oh my gosh. Do we understand the predicament we're in here? This is pure off chance. This is huge. There's a chance, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a slow grind. He gets a hit in. He's gotta miss the next one. He's gotta miss the next one. Please miss. Yes. Okay, we get another one in. Another quick attack should kill. Actually, I'm not certain. Okay. It's out of our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Critical hit, please! Miss! Yes! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. We beat it, but this is what it took. We lost everything and barely pulled through. 2 health. 2 health. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still here. We're still here, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. At what cost? Stop crying. I lost almost everything. That's gotta be the craziest ending. That's gotta be the craziest ending to a gym battle I think I've ever experienced. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not aware, I am left with nothing left but a 2 HP ferret. That's right. We have nothing. We are dragging a limp leg, a bleeding nice ferret, but we made it home and we're still alive. Just barely, ladies and gentlemen. That was excruciating, but I don't think there was any other way. This is the time our beautiful starter, who I was looking so fortunate to, I thought she had gone out of the frying pan. Unfortunately, the fire was right under there, and she burnt to a crisp. It didn't seem like there was a way out for this Chikorita. But I love you, Crab. I appreciate all that you've done. And Armor, you pulled through. If it wasn't for your sand attack tactics, once again, we wouldn't be here. I love you, but I'm sorry to see you go. And finally, Pillow, I don't know. I don't really have much to say. We are left with but one Pokemon right now, ladies and gentlemen. But we have 3 badges. 3 badges, 1 Pokemon remaining. Wow, what did I just witness? The death count is 9, and I can't say this is what I wanted it to be. It's a little too high for my liking, but I also wasn't sure if we were going to get here in the first place. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching today. We took on 2 gyms today, and we came out victorious in both, though many sacrifices had to be made. But we're here, which means there's going to be another stream, there's going to be more content, And honestly, I don't know where this team is going. But our first real catch is the only one that remains right now. So, I don't know how I feel. I mean, I'm happy we lived and we're alive, but at the same time, there's so few of us left. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Look forward to the next one. Stay tender. Keep staying. Just stay around. I don't know. So long.